You feel it, right? That gnawing emptiness when every meeting, every handshake, every nice to meet you feels like smoke and mirrors. When trust slips away the moment the spotlight dims, and those crucial connections, those game-changing partnerships, never really stick. You're tired of chasing ghosts in the industry masquerade, wasting time on surface relationships that don't move the needle. The frustration builds, the anger bubbles. You ask yourself, how do fund managers, those elusive beasts, build connections that don't just survive, but dominate, evolve, and multiply over years, even decades? They are the ones who don't just network, they forge. They create bonds so raw, so real, it's like they're wired into the heartbeat of the industry itself. And you deserve that power. Stop waiting for luck or magic. It doesn't exist. These relationships are blood, sweat, and ruthless strategy. First, obliterate the idea that it's just about pitching. You won't last by selling yourself once and disappearing. No, lasting industry relationships demand obsession. Not with yourself, but with the value you bring. Here's what those fund managers do that you don't. They become the first to show up in the trenches and the last to leave. That means relentless follow-up, but not the annoying checking in kind. They deliver relentless value, insights nobody else has, introductions that matter, and help that costs them nothing except time. This is brutal labor, disguised as generosity. But the secret sauce? They are brutally selective, almost savage. They don't chase everyone. They laser focus on the few whose world they can change and who will change theirs in return. It's a deadly serious equation of synergy and trust building, sustained not by superficial niceties, but by fierce, mutual respect and a shared vision. If you try to be everything for everyone, you end up nothing for anyone, like a ghost in the fog. You need to become indispensable to those rare few because your role is irreplaceable. Not an interchangeable contact, but a brutal force of nature that shapes their success as much as your own. And here's the part most skip but can't afford: vulnerability, not weakness, but raw, honest transparency that cuts through the corporate armor. Fund managers build bridges by showing their scars, admitting their struggles, and inviting others in to grow together. This is how legitimacy is forged. People don't lock arms with ghosts or polished masks, they attach to souls. So drop the pretense, share the war stories, show the cracks. It's what transforms a contact into a comrade in the fight. Here's the final blow: the relentless mindset. Those relationships don't bloom in boardrooms or at flashy conferences. They are sowed in quiet persistence, strategic timing, and countless acts of individual initiative. It means planting seeds today no one notices, watering them unseen, and striking hard when the moment demands. It means showing up for others not because you want something now, but because you live by the code that the network you create today builds your future tomorrow. Stop asking how to get the deal. Start obsessing over how to become the only partner they trust when every other option collapses. Lock in radical generosity. Focus like a laser beam on the few who matter. Tear down every barrier with honesty. And never ever stop grinding the invisible work that turns connections into legacies. That's how lasting industry relationships are built. Not by luck, not by shortcuts, but by relentless, fearless, and unapologetic human connection. The rest is just noise. This is your wake-up call. The system failed you because it never taught you how to transcend the noise. Now it's yours to rewrite the rules. Build the network no one else dares to touch. Become the link that can't be broken. The time is now. Dominate your space, one unbreakable relationship at a time.